The Resource Conservation and Recovery Act of 1976, or RCRA, grants the Environmental Protection Agency the power to regulate hazardous wastes from creation to disposal. City of Chicago versus Environmental Defense Fund pitted the EPA's regulations against the statute itself in a battle over ash. Chicago operated a municipal incinerator that burned solid waste and generated energy that was used to power the facility and sold to other entities. This combustion left behind a residue called municipal waste combustion ash, or MWC ash. Assuming this ash wasn't hazardous waste under RCRA, the city disposed of it at landfills that weren't licensed to accept hazardous wastes. The Environmental Defense Fund sued the city under RCRA's citizen suit provisions. It alleged that the ash was toxic enough to qualify as hazardous waste under RCRA Section 3000I, Subtitle C, and subsequent regulations issued by the EPA. The city argued that the ash was excluded from the regulations because the facility wasn't regulated as a facility that processed hazardous wastes. The district court granted the city summary judgment. On appeal, the Seventh Circuit held that the ash generated from municipal resource recovery facilities was subject to regulation if it was hazardous. It reversed. While cert was pending, the EPA issued a memorandum stating that MCW ash was exempt from Subtitle C regulation. The United States Supreme Court vacated the judgment and remanded the case to the Seventh Circuit for reconsideration. On remand, the Seventh Circuit held that RCRA's plain language controlled, and the memorandum didn't change anything. It reinstated its opinion, reversing the district court. The United States Supreme Court granted cert.